It definitely sounds more and more like the first season of WandaVision is going to have a completely different second half than we did with the first few episodes. One of the stars of the show, Elizabeth Olsen, changes a shift in perspective, and many people are trying to look at this as maybe her spoiling something, so let's get to that. So Elizabeth Olsen was recently in an interview with Digital Spy, and she opened up a little bit about the series' plot, how they planned it out, and where it's going. Now, as it's part of her job not to spoil anything, she doesn't necessarily go into, telling us everything and saying, oh yeah, at the end of it, Doctor Strange shows up and we fight Ultron again and Thanos is there. I mean, I don't know, but she's probably not allowed to say things like that, right? That could spoil the inevitable end. So she does tease that the 9 episodes we're seeing will continue to have a very specific meaning and a reason for why they are the way they are. But then she did say with the 4th episode, starting there, that there is a shift in focus, tone, and perspective that we will start to understand that builds up the second half of the season. Now, I think this is one of those things where most people looking at this are sort of coming to the same conclusion, and that's exactly where I'm at as well. And what I mean by that is the fact that technically they are shifting perspective, focus, and everything, because we're finally going to see what's happening outside of this world. We got a hint of that at the end of the first episode, and second and third episode we get a little hint here or there about something is happening outside that they desperately need to get a hold of Wanda for on the inside. We just don't know what it is. So I think what they're saying is we're going to start seeing more of the outside world and what's happening in the MCU out there, as opposed to what is happening in here that's so different that plays into what is happening out there. And they have to be careful with how they talk about this, because if they were to just say, oh yeah, end of 5th episode, for example, you're going to see universes merge and it's going to be something different that affects this bubble here and it's maybe not in our universe, that's too much of a spoiler. But talking about a shift and perspective changes, I think also tells me that we're not just going to see them as the stars anymore. They were stars of the first couple episodes, but now when they change perspective, we're going to go to the other side of it. So the perspective from the people outside looking in, which is what the first episode hinted at when Vision turns off the TV and then somebody's watching the TV and taking notes. So that's my takeaway. I could be wrong, but I'm not building up my anticipation as some of the big spoilers or scoops have said. I'm a little more reserved on this one. But hey, if you guys have seen some insane theories or think you know what they're saying with this, let me know down below, because this show has certainly led to so many theories that it's honestly hard to keep up with, and I think that's pretty awesome.